Ever picture to world leaders turning the Oval Office into a shouting match? Straight out of a street market? Trump and Zelensky just did, and the world can't look away. In the annals of diplomacy, few meetings between heads of state have erupted into a public screaming match, wild enough to rival a flea market brawl. But on February 28, 2025, President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky delivered exactly that, transforming the White House into a verbal battleground that stunned the globe. From biting accusations to cancelled press conferences and an abrupt eviction, this clash didn't just strain U.S.-Ukraine relations, it left European allies reeling. What went down? Let's break it down with sharp insight and airtight logic to uncover the chaos behind this unprecedented face-off. The stage was set by already tense U.S.-Ukraine relations. Sworn in for his second term on January 20, 2025, after winning the 2024 election, Trump had repeatedly bashed Zelensky, branding him a dictator without elections and blaming Ukraine for the war with Russia. Zelensky fired back, accusing Trump of being trapped in a Russian disinformation bubble. With that kind of baggage, their White House meeting was primed for fireworks, and it delivered in spades. Trump greeted Zelensky in the Oval Office with a light jab. "I like your outfit, Zelensky," who's worn a signature long-sleeve black jacket since the war began as a symbol of unity and mourning, didn't flinch. But the mood soured fast when a pro-Trump reporter piped up. "Why no suit? A lot of Americans have a problem with that." The petty dig lit a spark, setting the tone for the fireworks to come. Trump kicked things off by slamming Zelensky for not showing gratitude for U.S. aid. "You don't thank us at all, that's not cool," he said. Zelensky shot back, "I've thanked you plenty. What more do you want?" Trump doubled down, demanding Zelensky strike a peace deal with Russia, warning, "Get it done, or we're out." He even accused Zelensky of gambling with World War III by prolonging the fight. Zelensky stood his ground. "Negotiating with Putin isn't that simple. What kind of diplomacy are you aiming for?" He pointed to the Minsk Agreement of 2019, which Russia trashed, stressing that any deal must respect Ukraine's sovereignty, no territorial giveaways. Vice President J.D. Vance jumped in, pushing for talks. But Zelensky hit back hard. "Putin doesn't negotiate in good faith. You want me to sign something he'll break the next day?" The argument spiraled as Trump called Zelensky difficult and uncooperative, while Zelensky insisted he was fighting to save his country, pinning the blame on Russia. Then, in a stunning move, Trump cancelled the planned press conference and told Zelensky to hit the road. A mineral deal, the trip's main goal, went up in smoke. Trump later vented on Truth Social, "Zelensky insulted the U.S. in our sacred Oval Office. He can come back when he's ready for peace." In a Fox News interview, Zelensky said the relationship could be salvaged, but only with concrete actions showing Trump backs Ukraine, not Russia. Gratitude? Trump claimed Zelensky was ungrateful for U.S. help. Zelensky said he thanked them repeatedly. War solution? Trump pushed for a quick peace deal, even if it meant concessions. Zelensky demanded full sovereignty. Diplomacy? Trump favored talks, open to territorial trade-offs. Zelensky doubted Putin's honesty. Outcome? Trump booted Zelensky and axed the deal. Zelensky held out hope, but demanded proof of U.S. support. Fallout and reactions. The clash raised alarms about America's future role in Ukraine. If the U.S. pulls aid, Ukraine could lose its military edge, risking more land or a lopsided peace deal. Its economy, propped up by U.S. funds, might collapse, sparking a humanitarian crisis. For Russia, a U.S. exit would be a major win, bolstering its grip on occupied zones and clout worldwide. Europe's leaders like Macron and Starmer rallied behind Zelensky, but filling the U.S. gap is a tall order. Their arsenals are depleted, economies are shaky, and public support is waning. Hungary's even against aiding Ukraine. Oh, and if the U.S. steps back, China might cozy up to Russia, muddying the geopolitical waters even more. The Trump-Zelensky spat wasn't just a personal slugfest, it laid bare a gaping divide over the Russia-Ukraine war. Trump wants a fast peace, whatever the cost. Zelensky's fighting for a victory that keeps Ukraine whole, no matter the stakes. This showdown leaves us wondering, will the US stay Ukraine's shield? Or will Europe have to step up alone against Russia? What started as a mineral deal photo op turned into a diplomatic slugfest for the ages. Will Zelensky bend, or will Trump budge? Stay tuned, this roller coaster's far from over.